You finally got it. The thing you worked for, dreamed about, waited on. And for a moment, it felt incredible. Then it faded, and you were back to normal. This happens to everyone, and today I'm going to tell you exactly why. The hedonic treadmill, there's a concept in psychology called the hedonic treadmill. No matter what happens to you, good or bad, your happiness snaps back to baseline. Lottery winners, people who get promotions, dream relationships, dream bodies, same thing every time. The high fades, the brain adapts, and suddenly ordinary. So you chase the next thing, then the next. The goalposts keep moving not because you're ungrateful, but because your brain was built to never be fully satisfied. Your brain built for happiness. Here's the hard truth. Your brain is not a happiness machine. It's a survival machine. The humans who survived weren't the relaxed ones. They were the anxious ones. The ones constantly scanning for danger, always asking, what could go wrong? We inherited those brains. That's why one criticism hurts more than 10 compliments. That's why one bad day can ruin a good week. It's called negativity bias. And evolution put it there on purpose. It just didn't account for the modern world where there's no predator, but your brain is still on high alert 24/7. The comparison trap, then there's this. For most of human history, you compared yourself to maybe 150 people in your village. Now you wake up and compare yourself to thousands. The most successful, most beautiful, most accomplished versions of people, curated and filtered for maximum impact. Your brain doesn't know it's a highlight reel. It just registers, I'm behind. And that gap between where you are and where you think you should be is where unhappiness lives. What actually works, so what do you do? Stop chasing a rival. I'll be happy when is a trap. Happiness lives in the process, not the destination. Invest in people. Decades of research agree. The quality of your relationships predicts your well-being more than income, status, or achievement. Find meaning. Viktor Frankl survived the worst conditions imaginable and discovered this. Meaning is more powerful than circumstance. When you have a why, you can endure almost anything. Happiness was never meant to be permanent. It was meant to be occasional, a signal, a spark, a reward. The goal isn't to feel good all the time. The goal is to build a life with enough meaning, enough connection, enough presence, that the good moments actually land. That's the real work. And honestly, it's worth it. If this hit home, share it with someone who needs it. And honestly, it's the most important work there is. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below. I'd love to know what part hit hardest. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share it with them. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Watch next. Why you're always tired, even when you sleep enough. Subscribe for weekly videos on psychology, mindset, and human behavior. See you next time.